Here are 7 ways to increase voice in your writing. Voice is simply the personality and human feeling that comes through in your writing. A writer's voice can be stiff and formal like this, or humorous and informal like this. Whatever kinds of personalities people can have, that can be a kind of voice. Angry or joyous, sweet or sarcastic. Your voice as a writer is unique to you. You may not have found your voice as a writer yet, but the more you write, the more you'll start to hear your own voice as a writer, what you sound like as opposed to any other writer. And in this video, I'm going to teach you 7 ways to find and amplify your voice. But first, here's an example of what not to sound like. Here's the prompt. See this? This is flat and personality free. Pause the video and read it. It's competent, but really boring. It's mediocre. An AI wrote this. These are the first 2 paragraphs of a 7-paragraph essay. The AI knows the rules. It has a hook, and then it gets to the point, then gives a supporting example. It's trying to depict an emotional moment, but it doesn't sound authentic. It's fakey and full of trite phrases like surrounded by wide open fields and the constant hum of cicadas in the summertime. And in that second paragraph where the mom breaks down crying, it's strangely mechanical and hollow. It's literally saying that the writer felt powerless and confused, but the writer doesn't seem to actually know what that feels like. You can't tell if the writer actually cares about the topic or not, because it was written by a robot. It lacks voice. A lot of people write like this, but that doesn't make it good writing. Good writing has life and personality. That's what strong voice is. Here are those same 2 paragraphs rewritten with a bit more personality. I grew up in Deer Prairie, Minnesota, where there's no traffic report because there isn't any traffic, unless a semi overturns on Lake Street. When I was a little kid, I could tell you the difference between a cicada and a grasshopper, but couldn't have told you what shared custody meant if my PlayStation depended on it. I climbed the jungle gym and the rope ladder at the park around the corner from my house and didn't have a single worry in my head. Not until my parents got divorced. I remember the day I came home to find Mom crying at the kitchen table. Her eyes were puffy and she hadn't made my snack. Something was wrong. At that age, I couldn't have described the feeling in the house, but in my memory of that moment, there is an indescribable air of brokenness and fear, even in ordinary things like the unwashed dishes in the sink. I remember putting my hand on my head because my scalp was tingling. I asked her what happened, but she wouldn't give me a clear answer. Just things like, "It's okay, honey," and "You know I love you, right?" I wanted to make her stop crying, but didn't know what to do or say. What could a 6-year-old kid do? Nothing. Do you see how the second example has more specific details, like the specific place name, the semi on Lake Street, and the PlayStation? As well as the specific things the mom said, and what adrenaline feels like? Did you notice the sentence fragments? Not until my parents got divorced. And nothing. Sentence fragments are technically ungrammatical, but they're how people actually talk. There's a variety of sentence lengths, too. Something was wrong. What could a 6-year-old kid do? And nothing are all short, which creates strong emphasis. The sentence starting with, "At that age I couldn't have described," is long, which for the purpose of my teaching I defined as being at least 2 typed lines long. Long sentences are expansive and require the reader's focused attention. All of the sentences in the AI version are medium in length, which creates a monotonous tone. A variety of sentence lengths is one characteristic of what's called sentence fluency. Above is a link to a video I made entirely about sentence fluency. Writing with sentence fluency sounds natural and has a human-sounding rhythm. So strong voice will include some of the following 7 things, but not necessarily all. First, and most important, be engaged. Care about what you're saying. I promise you, if you don't care about your thesis or topic, your reader won't care either. It will be boring to write, and it will be boring to read. Put some heat behind your words. If you're writing a persuasive essay of any kind, argue like it matters. 2. Include specific and original details particular to you or your topic, not generalities or cliches. 3. Use a variety of sentence lengths for a natural-sounding rhythm. This could include a short, punchy sentence fragment for impact. Also, try addressing your reader directly once in a while, but not too often. Try a rhetorical question like, I would, wouldn't you? Or, what could a 6-year-old do? Or, what can we do about that? I used to say not to use personal pronouns like I, me, my, you, and your in academic writing, but I've softened my position on that. That leads me to number 5. Refer to yourself, especially in a memoir like the example I gave. In a nonfiction, research-based essay, you can do it too, but don't do it more than once or twice. Your presence in the essay is valuable, but it's still about your topic, not you. 6. Anticipate objections or questions like, you might wonder why a person would, and, but didn't Thomas Edison invent the light bulb? Actually, no. This is also addressing your reader directly, which is number 4. 7. Unless it's formal writing, in which case this would not be appropriate, try using a little informal English, even slang or a little mild profanity like crap for strong emphasis. But do this very sparingly. Informal English is like salt. A little adds flavor, but a lot will ruin it. So those are 7 things you can do to strengthen your voice in your writing. Sound like a human being, not a robot. Enjoy doing something that AI can't do, at least not yet.